Hello and welcome back to Daily English Dialogue. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Tom. Thanks for joining us today.
Today we're talking about something many English learners struggle with: how to speak English fluently and confidently. This isn't about grammar rules or vocabulary lists. It's about practical strategies and mindset shifts that will help you communicate better in English.
We'll share proven techniques that have helped thousands of learners improve their speaking skills, overcome fear and anxiety, and sound more natural when speaking English. These are methods that really work. As always, we'll speak slowly and clearly, and we'll give you actionable steps you can start using today.
Let's get started.
First, let's talk about what fluency really means. Many learners think fluency means speaking perfect English with no mistakes. That's not true. Fluency means being able to communicate your ideas smoothly and effectively, even if you make some grammar mistakes. Native speakers make mistakes too. The goal is communication, not perfection.
Exactly. You can be fluent without being perfect. Think about it. Can native speakers understand you? Can you express your ideas? Can you have a conversation without long, awkward pauses? If yes, you're on your way to fluency. Stop obsessing over every little mistake. Focus on getting your message across clearly. Confidence comes when you stop worrying about being perfect and start enjoying communication.
This is so important. Many learners are so afraid of making mistakes that they don't speak at all. But here's the truth: mistakes are how you learn. Every mistake is a learning opportunity. Native speakers are usually patient and helpful when they see you're trying. They appreciate the effort. So give yourself permission to make mistakes. It's part of the learning process.
Let's talk about confidence. Confidence doesn't mean you know everything. It means you're comfortable trying even when you're not sure. Confident speakers take risks. They use new words even if they might mispronounce them. They start conversations even when they feel nervous. Confidence is a skill you can develop, just like speaking itself.
Now, let's discuss practical techniques to improve fluency. The first technique is speaking to yourself. I know it sounds strange, but it works. When you're alone at home, practice describing what you're doing in English. I'm making coffee. I'm pouring water into the kettle. Now I'm waiting for it to boil. This builds your ability to think in English.
You can also narrate your day like you're telling a story. This morning, I woke up at 7 a.m. I felt tired, so I hit the snooze button. Then I remembered I had an important meeting, so I jumped out of bed. This helps you practice past tense naturally. Another great technique is reading aloud. Choose an article, a book, or even social media posts and read them out loud. This improves pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence.
Shadowing is another powerful technique. This means listening to a native speaker and repeating what they say immediately after them, trying to match their rhythm, intonation, and pronunciation. You can use podcasts, YouTube videos, or TV shows. Pause after each sentence and repeat it. Try to copy not just the words, but how they say them. This trains your mouth muscles and your ear at the same time.
Recording yourself is incredibly valuable but often uncomfortable. Use your phone to record yourself speaking for 1 to 2 minutes about any topic. Then listen back. You'll notice your mistakes, your hesitations, and areas for improvement. It's like being your own teacher. Do this weekly and you'll see amazing progress. Compare recordings from a month ago to now. The improvement will motivate you.
The best way to improve speaking is by actually speaking with people. Find a language exchange partner. someone who wants to learn your native language while you learn English, you can help each other. Websites like Hello Talk, Tandem, or Conversation Exchange connect language learners worldwide. Even 15 minutes of conversation practice daily makes a huge difference over time.
Join online English conversation groups or clubs. Many are free. Websites like Meetup have virtual English conversation groups. Some are organized by level, so you can practice with people at your level. This removes pressure because everyone is learning. If you can afford it, consider taking conversation lessons with online tutors on platforms like Italki or Preply. Even one 30-minute lesson per week helps tremendously.
Don't underestimate speaking with yourself in front of a mirror. This might feel silly, but it works. Stand in front of a mirror and have a conversation with yourself. Pretend you're at a job interview, ordering at a restaurant, or chatting with a friend. Watch your facial expressions and mouth movements. This builds confidence because you can see yourself speaking English. It feels less scary when you do it for real.
Another technique is thinking in English throughout your day. Instead of thinking in your native language and translating to English, try to think directly in English. Start small. Think simple thoughts like, I'm hungry, or that's beautiful, or I need to call mom. Gradually, your brain will get used to operating in English. This eliminates translation time and makes you more fluent.
Fluency requires having enough vocabulary readily available, but here's the key. You don't need to know 50,000 words. Research shows that knowing the 1,000 most common English words covers about 80% of everyday conversation. Focus on high-frequency words and phrases first. Learn vocabulary in context, not isolation. Don't just memorize happy. Learn phrases like, I'm happy to help, or that makes me happy.
Use the vocabulary you learn. This is crucial. Many learners collect words like stamps but never use them. When you learn a new word, create 3 sentences using it. Say them out loud. Use the word in conversation that same day if possible. The more you use a word, the faster it becomes automatic. Create personal connections to new words. Relate them to your life, your experiences, your interests.
Learn chunks and collocations, not just individual words. Native speakers don't think word by word, they think in phrases. Instead of learning make, do, take separately, learn common phrases, make a decision, do homework, take a break. When these chunks are automatic, you speak more fluently because you're not constructing sentences word by word. You're using ready-made building blocks.
Focus on topics relevant to your life. If you're a business professional, learn business vocabulary. If you love cooking, learn food and cooking vocabulary. You'll use this vocabulary more often, which means better retention and more fluent speech. Don't waste time memorizing words you'll never use. Be strategic. Learn what's useful for your life and your goals.
Pronunciation affects confidence. If people frequently say what or sorry, you might feel discouraged. The good news is that you don't need a perfect native accent. You just need clear pronunciation so people understand you easily. Focus on problem sounds in your native language. For example, Japanese speakers often struggle with R and L sounds. Spanish speakers might struggle with TH sounds. Identify your challenges and practice them specifically.
Listen to and imitate native speakers. Pay attention to word stress. English is a stress-timed language. We emphasize certain syllables and words. Present, noun, versus present, verb. Getting stress wrong can cause confusion. Listen to how native speakers emphasize words in sentences. Which words are loud? Which are soft? Copy the rhythm and melody of English. not just individual sounds. Use pronunciation apps or YouTube channels focused on pronunciation. Websites like Forvo let you hear how any word is pronounced by native speakers. YouTube channels like Rachel's English or English with Lucy have excellent pronunciation tutorials. Practice minimal pairs. Words that differ by one sound, like ship and sheep or bit and beat. This trains your ear and mouth to distinguish and produce different sounds.
Remember, accent is not the enemy. Many successful English speakers have accents. What matters is clarity and confidence. If you're understood, you're doing great. Some native speakers love hearing different accents. It's interesting and shows cultural diversity. Don't let accent anxiety stop you from speaking. Embrace your accent while working on clear pronunciation. You don't need to sound British or American. You need to sound clear and confident. Let's review key strategies for fluent, confident English. Mindset. Focus on communication, not perfection. Mistakes are learning opportunities. Confidence is a skill you build. Speaking techniques. Talk to yourself, read aloud, shadow native speakers, record yourself, practice with partners. Vocabulary. Learn high-frequency words, use words immediately, learn phrases, not just words, focus on relevant topics.
Pronunciation. Focus on clarity, not perfection. Practice problem sounds. Copy native speaker rhythm and stress. Embrace your accent. Overcoming fear. Identify specific fears. Reframe negative thoughts. Start with low-pressure situations. Prepare beforehand. Immersion. Surround yourself with English daily. Make it a habit. Join English communities. Set specific goals.
Most important tips. Speak every day, even if alone. Stop translating. Think in English. Use what you learn immediately. Don't wait until you're ready. You'll never feel completely ready. Start speaking now with whatever English you have. Progress comes from doing, not from waiting.
Remember, you don't need to be perfect to be understood. You don't need a native accent to be respected. You don't need to know every word to have conversations. You just need courage to start, consistency to continue, and confidence that you can do this. Because you absolutely can. Every fluent speaker started exactly where you are now.
Now you have practical strategies to improve your English fluency and confidence. The key is taking action. Choose one or two techniques we discussed today and start implementing them immediately. Don't try to do everything at once. That's overwhelming. Small, consistent steps lead to big results.
Remember, fluency is a journey, not a destination. There's no finish line where you're suddenly fluent. It's a gradual process of improvement. Celebrate every milestone, your first full conversation, your first time someone understood you easily, your first time you thought in English. These moments prove you're making progress.
Thank you for listening to Daily English Dialogue. If this episode helped you, please subscribe and share it with other English learners. We're here to support your English learning journey.
Tell us in the comments, what's your biggest challenge in speaking English? What techniques have worked for you? Let's learn from each other. We'd love to hear your stories and support you.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. Until next time, happy learning.
Goodbye, everyone. You've got this.
Keep speaking with confidence.